About a minute and 30 seconds. Hey, hey, about 30 seconds. Thanks, boo. Clock it. Clock it. All right, about 10 seconds. It is. All right, if you're at the channel message, someone is shocked that you are, I think it's like someone is shocked that you're receiving something that only people with the invitation get, or you're entering something that only people with the invitation get. Um, I do have channel messages, so I'm just going to jump into them. All right, so the first channel message I have is when blacks win, they say they're being demonic. So this is literally like, you ever see like artists and celebrities, especially black ones, like, oh, they're in the Illuminati, oh, they sold their soul, oh, they're doing rituals, oh, they're talking to demons, oh, this, oh, that. But when white people win, when white people win, it's like, yeah, they deserve that, and they did this shit from the ground up, and they started from the bottom, and it's just like, it's crazy. And then I have, not at the top yet, but reserve a seat, I'm coming for my spot. So you're talking to somebody and you're like, yeah, I'm not there yet, because I'm kind of getting like a top seller, a top influencer, a top client that you're becoming. All right. So reserve a seat. All right. Because you're coming. You're coming. All right. I also got gift with purchase, GWP, which is a gift with purchase. So this is when a brand um, or a company or a sect gives you something as a gift for like you buying so much merchandise, or for you getting so many views. All right. Um, so something only goes to the most loyal and elite. All right. Editors, stylists, VIP, very important people. Celebrities, people who spend over $100,000. I also got The Devil Wears Prada. So you got your Miranda, and then you got your Andrea. All right, so Miranda, she's basically the editor of the Runway magazine, and she gets like new things all the time. Like she gets Tom Ford, and she gets Marc Jacobs, and she just gets the best of the best. Okay, because she's literally an editor, a magazine editor, and a stylist. Okay, so stylists get the first look at um stylists get the first looks at certain clothes, especially haute couture, which is sewing. And yeah, all the way, by the way, the Chanel fashion show is today at 8:30 if you want to watch it. And then Andrea is her assistant that was not supposed to get hired because she has horrible style, a horrible sense of taste. She doesn't understand fashion. She doesn't understand runway. She's a journalist major, but she ends up like completely transforming her appearance to fit in with her job. So this could be something like that you're dealing with. You're completely transforming your appearance to be or to work at a job. Also, Andrea actually lost a lot of friends and even her boyfriend. At one point, she was dating this, I think he was a stylist, like he made clothes and he wanted her. All right. But you can either be Miranda, the bitch that gives orders, or Andrea, the girl that takes orders and sacrifices her whole life. All right. I also wrote down leather. Like leather is significant. I know that leather is very seductive. Like when you wear leather, it's very seductive. Leather is also used in BDSM. But leather is significant. So this could be real leather or fake leather, it doesn't matter. A lot of brands that create like bags, they use leather. So yeah. Leather is significant of strength, durability, and ancestral connection. So when you buy a bag or when you buy a purse or you buy something, 10 times out of 10, it's ancestral connection, okay? It's like a rite of passage, like a girl with her first Juicy Couture or a girl with her first Chanel or a girl or a guy with his first Louis Vuitton outfit is like a rite of passage. All right, so you're getting a rite of passage, and then we have Essence, Vogue, and Paris. All right, Paris is fashion central as well as New York. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so um, we have predestined placement. All right, so in ancient codes and secrets. All right, hey, so you're destined to get something. You're destined to have the top of the line. I'm also getting cream of the crop, but I'm getting like coffee. So you have McDonald's coffee, and then you have Starbucks coffee, and then you have like a pop and shop coffee. Whereas like this is a coffee cafe, and we have all types of exotic coffees. I'm getting something like that. All right. This is also someone, you got two different people who take cream and sugar, and people who like their shit black. Like black coffee, that's for me, that's what I want, that's what I'm gonna get. Also, people use coffee and especially espresso shots to lose weight. So maybe you need to lose weight to fit in, because I know on The Devil Wears Prada, Andrea Andrea was a size 4, and no, she was a size 6, and she got down to a size 4. In the fashion world, sizes 0, 2, and 4, so 2 and 4 are a size 0, and 6 is like plus size. But like as like we get on into like the newer generations, you got these celebrities with these huge ass butts, these big ass tits. I also seen a TikTok, and it was like back in the day, we all thought that Trina had the biggest butt, and in all her songs she talks about how she just has this fat ass, and then someone's like she doesn't even have a fat ass. But like back in the day, like a 4 and a 2 is like a size 0, it's petite. So that's significant. Also, with modeling, and I just realized this, and I don't know how I just realized this, but in modeling is like, oh, you have a nice body, you have a nice walk, but it's really fashion. Like, do you have a sense of fashion, right? So yeah. All right, we have predestined. All right, came out. So something is predicted, something is predestined. We have Capricorn moon. All right, so Capricorn rules the industry. All right, we have sex magic. Yeah, so something makes you look sexy or something is sexy. All right, something gives off sex appeal, and that's that leather. That's the leather energy. All right, we have spirit guide. Yeah, so you have guides all around you, like, yeah, buy that, get that, smell like that, put that on, clean with this. Like, someone's just making you like the empress, like a nice boss ass bitch, or someone's making you the emperor, like spray this cologne, buy that bag, buy these shoes, whatever. Because when I think about men fashion, I think about shoes and hats and glasses. But when I think about women's fashion, I think about like high heels, and I think about bags and scarves, right? Yeah. Okay. We have mind reading. So you're reading someone's mind. You're like, damn, like you're on it. And then we have Scorpio. Shout out Scorpio, shout out Capricorn. Scorpio is here, Capricorn is here. Scorpio is the transformative sign, okay? Very loyal sign. Capricorn is probably my favorite sign out of all the signs. I don't have Capricorn in my chart at all. I don't have Earth in my chart at all, which is funny because that just shows that like I'm not grounded at all. But I love Capricorns. And then we have Scorpio moon. Okay, so someone's heavy Scorpio energy. And then we have ancient codes and secrets and left hand. All right. So, like I said, with the left hand, and then we have slave. Yeah, like, and the slave to me is the people who make the clothes, the people who make the shoes. All right. We have Chinese here. So when you really get into fashion or you really get into this shit, you start to know like, okay, these people really, they make this, so they have the actual product. So this is kind of like on the internet when they were saying like, yeah, all these bitches been buying from DH Gate and all these foreign companies, and then they like China like put out that like thing like, no, we actually sell the real product and they sell the fake product. So I'm getting something like that. But someone has Chinese descent, so someone is connected to the emperor energy. Chinese people are very closely related to Black people, whether you know that or not. The only reason why I know that, and I've always known that even as a child, is because Chinese kids can dance their ass off. If you ever seen a Chinese kid, look it up. After this video, look up like Chinese people like doing hip hop, like dancing. Chinese people can dance their ass off, like for real. They can really dance. So I just knew they was like close to us in some type of way, because I was just like, they ass can dance. But yeah. Um, so we do have Chinese. All right. Hold on. We have sick to stomach. All right. So your success is about to be sickening. All right. And I'm really getting that. Like something is sickening. All right. We have European. Okay. So the Europeans copy off of all of us, all the ethnic people. So they copy off the Chinese people and they copy off the Black people. All right, so the Europeans are really copycats, and I really get that's what the sick to my stomach is, because you're like you're the originator of something, but someone else is gonna take something or they're gonna try to. All right, we have big deal, and then we have sit on my lap. So something that is business based, someone is making it like a sexual thing. You're like, no, this is not a sexual thing. All right, and then we have family handler and father daughter initiation, mother son initiation. All right, so yeah, hold on. So let's get into it with the cards. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. All right, first card we have is the strength. Yeah, so someone is very loyal to you. Like I said, someone is an elite client, or someone is elite in some type of way. So they're getting things that the elite get, just period. So if you didn't know that you were elite, you're going to find out very soon. All right, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. This is actually super funny. Someone is literally irritated that they can't steal something from you. Like, that's so funny. But someone is irritated that they can't steal something. I'm also getting someone's irritated that you're not stealing something, or you don't desire to follow them. So this is like someone's trying to set a trend, but no one's following the trend. So someone's getting irritated. They're like, why is nobody copying me? Someone wants to be copied. Someone wants to be mimicked. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So you're entering into your North Node very quickly. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. I'm also channeling like kids' clothing, okay, or kids' apparel. All right, so you may not even have kids, but you're like, damn, that would go hard on this little kid, like, or that would look good on the youth. All right, we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. All right. So someone's worried because they want other people to like want to be like them. So someone is like trying to like make an image for themselves. They want to be copied, they want to be mimicked, they want someone to try to destiny swap with them. I don't know why you would want that, but that's what someone wants. All right. We have the Justice card and the Empress. So I told you this before. The Libra Empress is like Chanel, Prada, Louis Vuitton, nails done, hair done, woo, longer nails, jewels, rhinestones on your nails, designs. And then the emperor, the Taurus Empress is like French tip. She's like French tip. She's like dress. So like the Libra Empress is like the two-piece set, okay? Like two-piece, boom, Saint Laurent, Saint Louis Vuitton on the shoes, bitch. Details. The Libra Empress is more detailed, and then the Taurus Empress is more simple. So it's like a dress, some shoes, some heels, whatever. It's just like, yeah, it's just that way. All right, so someone's making you the Libra Empress. You're the Libra Empress. You're all dolled up, makeup, everything. Okay, cool. All right. Good morning. All right, we have the Three of Swords, the Moon, the World, and the Nine of Swords again. All right, so like I said, that's the whole message. Like someone shook. Someone's like, how the fuck did you get on the list? So this is like a party and you're on the list. Someone's like, how the hell are they on the list? Like, I'm really getting that. All right, we have the Three of Swords. I'm kind of getting with the Three of Swords, like it's because you're cool or something, or you're very influential. Someone is very influential and it shows. Like, it's really showing. Like, damn, this person is influential. Damn, a lot of people want to be this person. Damn, a lot of people follow the leader after this person. Damn, this person is a leader. Boom, let's partner up with this person. So Two of Cups is a partnership being formulated, but something was like formulated in the spiritual first. Something is spiritual. All right. Also, like I did look up all the big time like designers signs. I think um Christian Dior is the owner of that is a Pisces. Shout out Pisces. I want to say Chanel, the owner of that, is a Libra. Shout out Libras. So, and then some of them they're so old that they don't have the month of their birthday, so they just have like the year. So yeah. We have the Six of Swords. So I'm literally getting a boat, like a yacht party. Some things like on a yacht. All right. We have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like everyone is like hoping. This is like, like when Beyonce sends out, like she gives you their flowers. So someone's giving you your flowers, just period. Someone's like, you are perfect for this position. I'm going to give it to you. So again, with the Devil Wears Prada, Andrea, like she did not look like she was supposed to be at that job, but she ended up being like Miranda's favorite. Like at the end, like she goes to apply for a new job because Miranda was stepping down to someone else. And Miranda literally told them, like, if you don't hire her, you will be stupid. Like, she was her favorite. And at one point, she told her, like, in the limo, she was like, you actually really remind me of myself. And at the time, Andrea was, like, a little irritated because she felt like, oh, you should have gave this position to that guy, that gay guy on there. I forgot, I don't know his name. Neil. Yeah, you should have gave this position to Neil, but she didn't. But she's like, whatever. She just like kind of brushed it off at that time. Thank you. She just kind of like brushed it off at that time, but then she's like, I feel like at the end, like when she sees Miranda getting in the car, and she's like, she's smiling at her, and then they wave to each other, and Miranda doesn't do it back. She doesn't do it back because she's that's just not her. But like when she gets in the car, she just stares at her like out the window, like I'm gonna miss you type shit. So I'm getting something like that. We have the star card. Exactly. The star is like impact. It's impact. All right, like just period. All right. We have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you're leaving the ghetto to go to the suburbs, period. Like what the fuck? You're leaving the hood to go to the suburbs. I'm also getting like this is like etiquette. So like eating etiquette. If you ever notice on movies, I feel like on movies in particular, they have etiquette. Like when they eat on movies, you really need to pay attention. They're not like smacking and they're not like overly eating. Like they're literally eating like etiquetely, like etiquette. Like so this is also proper, being proper, like talking proper, not talking white, because that's what black people like to say. Oh, you talk white, or you sound like a white girl. No, you just talk proper, meaning you know how to like articulate your words, basically. All right. We have the 8 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Hangman. I'm also getting all these men, you're leaving them hanging. You're like, no, fuck you. Like, I don't even want to have a relationship. I don't have a relationship because I don't want you to steal my swag, because that's how cool you are. Like, men and women, like, swagger jack. Like, they swagger jacking off of you, like, men and women. We have the Sun card, the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah, so the 4 of Wands is connected in, just period. All right. We have the Emperor, that's like Chinese descent. The Emperor actually comes from Egyptian and Chinese descent, by the way. We have the 3 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So your character is being manipulated by your spirit guides because they want you to either manifest a lot of money or they want you to manifest quality people who have their shit together. And I'm not talking about, oh, I just have an apartment, or oh, I just have a car. Like, that's simple shit. Like, I feel like you're at a point in your age, 27 and up, you should have a car and somewhere to live and be able to pay your rent and be able to pay your bills. Yeah, but like the people who like have like mansions and they have multiple cars and they have expensive items, they are that's who they're connecting with. And the people who golf, like golfing and horse betting and betting of any kind. um yeah, it's up. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and also you could be getting into bidding. I'm into bidding. I'm into bidding, and it's the most addictive thing ever. It's like so addicting. Like I could stay on there for hours. I like watching other people bid and everything. Like I'm into that. I'm into bidding. All right. And then we have the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. So of course people want to slide down your pole, but like I'm really getting that. All right. We have the King of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. Okay, so someone's wondering what your sexuality is, and I don't know why I keep thinking about the Black Swan. On the Black Swan, that girl, she literally had a fantasy about like effing, like that girl going down on her, and the girl's like, she's like, yeah, why'd you leave my house? Like, why did you leave this morning? And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, I was with that guy, and she's like, what, you're having like lesbo dreams about me, like fantasies about me? And the girl was just, she couldn't even say anything because the bitch was going crazy, like literally. All right. We have the Hierophant, I mean the Hermit, the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, all that old shit you just don't care about anymore. For some reason I'm channeling Snow White. I don't know why her look to me is like the most exotic, because she has like these, her lips, it's her lips, like the color of her lips are so fucking pretty. Like, it's like she has like this reddish, like these red ass lips. Reminds me of that girl that plays on Twilight too. All right. We have the Temperance card, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So someone's talking about you, but in the best way possible. And then we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So, like I said, reserve a seat. I'm coming for my spot. A lot of people, there's people here, top 10%, and someone is one of those. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles, so someone is definitely like holding your spot, holding your position. All right. Because, like, yeah, I don't have super chat on. I'm not able to enable that on my lives. But if you want to donate, you can PayPal me, Apple Pay me. PayPal brand nu11@gmail.com. And then you can Zelle at the same email. Okay. All right. We have payoff. So yeah, something's paying off. All right. Okay. And then we have I truly want you to succeed. So yeah, someone really wants to see you win because, like, they just feel like, I don't know, they like you. All right. All right. We have, thank you. I'm not going to take this. It says psychopath, but I'm not going to take it. We have Italian spirits. So that goes along with the Paris energy. All right. Because a lot of these brands are Italian. All right. We have pedophile, and then we have witchcraft, and then we have, okay, I'm not taking that. And then we have I'm trying to bind you. That's why you don't want to date. So I wouldn't date right now because your energy is so high. Either someone's going to try to knock you off of your high horse, or they're going to try to steal your energy. So it's like we have all good energy, and then boom, someone comes in like, I'm trying to bind you. I'm doing witchcraft on you. You're like, bruh, get the fuck away from me. First of all, restraining order, go to the court. All right. Because, like, what? You're not even focused on this person, but they're focused on you. And they're overbearing at that. Like, someone's overbearing. Like, bitch, what are you doing? They're forcing something and you're on some other shit. And then we have, not gonna take that. We have, not gonna take that. We have adult. Yeah, someone needs to act like an adult, just period. Like, what? And we have PhD, and then we have Cosmo. Okay. That's also a magazine. It's called Cosmetolian, something like that. Cosmetolian, something like that. And then we have, yeah, I want to see you on hard drugs. So there's someone that's praying, trying to prey on you, and they're trying to come up in the reading, but it's just not this is just not that type of reading. Like, someone's mad that you're focused on yourself or you're focused on looking good. And they're just negative and they need to grow up, but you got good energy, and that's why you don't want to date. Like, that's why you don't want to date them. All right. And then we have ritual, and then we have domestic violence. Yeah. So you shouldn't be dating. Like, someone, they can't, they're not on your level, just period. Like, they're just not. Like, you see how they came in, like, so mad. Like, oh, bitch, you're mad. Like, you're so mad. Like, what? Like, that's insane, actually, to be, like, that mad over, like, something that doesn't belong. And then we have Capricorn wants to come out, and then we have witch. So if you know a Capricorn, they're a witch, all right? Or maybe a Capricorn thinks you're a witch, I'm not sure. And then we have danger to society and Pisces. Great. Bitches is pressed. All right, so I'm kind of getting like you're like don't put derogatory like terms on me. Like someone's like, "Oh, you're dangerous." All right, but I'm getting this is your potential. Your potential is dangerous to your enemies. All right, but no, seriously. Yeah, we have the Temperance card. So the perfect blendings of energies. All right, but this Temperance card, she looks good. All right, she looks good as fuck. Everything is together. All right, we have the Hangman and the Five of Swords. So someone's in the Hangman energy and they're the Five of Swords, and I'm really getting it's this guy, this predatorial man, and I'm not talking about like oh you're a child and I'm preying on you. I'm talking about like someone who like either say for instance you're like in a town by yourself or you're walking at night or I don't know, you're on a run at night or I don't know, you live by yourself or I don't know, like you're a single parent. Like someone's a predator. Like they prey on people. And then we have the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And it's like someone is so jealous. You don't even talk to them and they're so jealous. They're always so mad. Like if you're not thinking about them or if you're not like trying to be with them, they're like mad and giving you like forcing stuff like that's what the domestic violence is because it's like that's why you don't want to be around this person like you cannot manifest with this person around and it's like someone's mad because that when they're not around you're manifesting. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like you're slow to return. You're not returning to this person. I don't see you going back to this person. But like you and this person think completely different. That's why they stay stuck in the same mentality year after year after year. Like every year someone like progresses and they get better, but every year this person they're in the same mentality. Like they stay there. All right, yeah, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and yeah, and someone's like, see, they're trying to like take over the read, and I'm not having that shit. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Like you've been overly nice to this person. Like if someone's lucky that you don't cuss them out. Yeah, the Four of Cups, you're not interested. Yeah, the Strength card and the Ace of Pentacles, like you're just not interested. This person bores you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, so you could just be focusing on yourself, on your kids, whatever, on your look. I don't know.